Cold air, rain, yelling, very distant. He knew that voice. Syl? Kaladin whispered, blood on his lips. Syl? Nothing. I ran until I couldn't any longer, Kaladin whispered. End of the race. Life before death. I will do it, Graves said. I will bear this burden. It is my right, Moash said. He blinked, eyes resting on the king's unconscious body just beside him. Still breathing. I will protect those who cannot protect themselves. It made sense now, why he'd had to make this choice. Kaladin rolled to his knees. Graves and Moash were arguing. I have to protect him, Kaladin whispered. Why? If I protect... He coughed. If I protect only the people I like, it means that I don't care about doing what is right. If he did that, he only cared about what was convenient for himself. That wasn't protecting. That was selfishness. Straining, agonized, Kaladin raised one foot, the good foot. Coughing blood, he shoved himself upward and stumbled to his feet between Elokar and the assassins. Fingers trembling, he felt at his belt and, after 2 tries, got his side knife out. He squeezed out tears of pain and, through blurry vision, saw the 2 shard bearers looking at him. Moash slowly raised his faceplate, revealing a stunned expression. Stormfather, Cal, how are you standing? It made sense now. That was why he'd come back. It was about Tien. It was about Dalinar. And it was about what was right. But most of all, it was about protecting people. This was the man he wanted to be. Kaladin moved 1 foot back, touching his heel to the king, forming a battle stance, then raised his hand before him, knife out. His hand shook like a roof rattling from thunder. He met Moash's eyes. Strength before weakness. You will not have him. Finish this, Moash, Graves said. Storms, Moash said. There's no need. Look at him. He can't fight back. Kaladin felt exhausted. At least he'd stood up. It was the end. The journey had come and gone. Shouting? Kaladin heard it now, as if it were closer. He is mine, a feminine voice said. I claim him. He betrayed his oath. He has seen too much, Graves said to Moash. If he lives this day, he'll betray us. You know my words are true, Moash. Kill him. The knife slipped from Kaladin's fingers, clanging to the ground. He was too weak to hold it. His arm flopped back to his side, and he stared down at the knife, dazed. I don't care! He will kill you. I'm sorry, Cal, Moash said, stepping forward. I should have made it quick at the start. The words, Kaladin! That was Syl's voice. You have to speak the words! I forbid this. Your will matters not! Syl shouted. You cannot hold me back if he speaks the words. The words, Kaladin! Say them! I will protect. Even those I hate. So long as it is right. A shard blade appeared in Moash's hands. A distant rumbling thunder. The words are accepted, the Stormfather said reluctantly. Kaladin! Syl's voice. Stretch forth thy hand! She zipped around him, suddenly visible as a ribbon of light. I can't, Kaladin said, drained. Stretch forth thy hand! He reached out a trembling hand. Moash hesitated. Wind blew in the opening in the wall, and Syl's ribbon of light became mist, a form she often took. Silver mist, which grew larger, coalesced before Kaladin, extending into his hand. glowing, brilliant. A shard blade emerged from the mist, vivid blue light shining from swirling patterns along its length. Kaladin gasped a deep breath, as if coming fully awake for the first time. The entire hallway went black as the stormlight in every lamp down the length of the hall winked out. For a moment, they stood in darkness. Then Kaladin exploded with light. It erupted from his body, making him shine like a blazing white sun in the darkness. Moash backed away, face pale in the white brilliance, throwing up a hand to shade his eyes. Pain evaporated like mist on a hot day. Kaladin's grip firmed upon the glowing shard blade, a weapon beside which those of Grave and Moash looked dull. One after another, shutters burst open up and down the hallway, wind screaming into the corridor. Behind Kaladin, frost crystallized on the ground, growing backward away from him. A glyph formed into the frost, almost in the shape of wings. Grave screamed, falling in his haste to get away. Moash backed up, staring at Kaladin. "The Knights Radiant," Kaladin said softly, "have returned."